A month ago today, when you were asked about whether the White House had any regrets about linking Ukraine aid with border funding, you said no, not at all. I wanted to know if that was still the case today. Does the White House have any regrets about this strategy?
No, not at all, because both of those things are important to the president. They are emergency requests. That's why he included it in the supplemental, and we believe all of it needs to move forward.
And then just very quickly on student loans, there has been some Republican criticism from people like Senator Bill Cassidy, Congresswoman Virginia Fox, specifically saying that the president is pandering in this election year, trying to buy votes with these kinds of moves on student loans. There have been other lawmakers who've echoed something similar, saying it's not fair for Americans who didn't go to college to have to pay for those who racked up too much debt. What is the White House response to that?
No, we've heard that rhetoric many times before. That's nothing new, what you laid out to me. Look, the president made a promise that he would do everything that he can to take action to give American families a little bit of a breathing room, and that's related to student debt as well. And you heard at the top when I laid out that folks should not have to be crushed by student debt to be able to start a family, to be able to buy a home, right? And so this is what we've seen over the past several decades, and the president has been very clear. He's going to do everything that he can to give people a little bit more breathing room, to give people, make sure he lower cost for folks, and that's what we're seeing, right? We're seeing that from an array of folks just across the spectrum. And so I've heard those comments. That is not something that the president believes. The president believes that it is important. You got to remember, this is a president who grew up in a middle-class family, who knows what it's like to sit around a kitchen table and try to figure out which bill are you going to pay. Are you going to pay that medical bill? Are you going to be able to pay that medical bill? Are you going to be able to put food on the table? Are you going to be able to pay the tuition for your kid that's going to college? And these are difficult conversations that American families have every month. And so if the president can do something to give families a little bit of dignity, a little bit of an opportunity to really be part of a growing economy, be part of the middle class, he's going to take that action.
Good afternoon, friends. I have breaking news to share with you today. New data has been released on the current state of the U.S. economy. Many have noted that this could mean no recession in the near future. However, experts have also confirmed that the next Social Security cost of living adjustment may be the lowest in 5 years. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, do make sure that you do stay tuned. I will be announcing yesterday's winners from the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. According to a new analysis by the Senior Citizens League, the cost of living adjustment for 2025's Social Security recipients could be as low as 1.4%. That would be down from 3.2% this year, making it the lowest level since 2020. December's inflation reading for the CPIW indicated that inflation was 3.3%. That is slightly higher than Social Security's 3.2% COLA for 2024. Mary Johnson, Social Security and Medicare policy analyst for the group, has said, "That's not necessarily good news if prices for housing, hospital care, auto insurance, energy, and other costs remain at today's elevated levels." COLA is calculated based on the CPIW, which more heavily weighs costs for transportation, food, apparel, and other expenses that would be bought by urban non-retirees. The estimate for 2025's COLA could change as the year progresses. The official announcement for next year's COLA is not expected until October. The average COLA over the last 20 years has been about 2.6%. COLA is a benefit adjustment that reflects inflation. It is not a raise. Half of the U.S. population, aged 65 and older, live in households that receive at least 50% of their income from Social Security benefit. The SSA has reported that about 25% of older households rely on Social Security for at least 90% of their income. Mary Johnson has warned that the slim COLA forecast for 2025 could be eroded by the rising Medicare Part B premiums. Premiums for Medicare Part B are automatically deducted from a retiree's Social Security check. Medicare Part B is $174.70 a month for 2024. That is a 5.9% increase from $164.90 in 2023. Mary Johnson also cautioned that the 2023 COLA of 8.7% could affect Social Security recipients' taxes going into this year's tax season. She said, "We expect the higher Social Security income will not only cause more Social Security recipients to pay taxes on their benefits this tax season, but taxes are taking a larger portion of Social Security checks in 2024. Unlike federal income tax brackets, the income thresholds that subject Social Security benefits to taxation have not been adjusted for inflation since the tax became effective in 1984. The trust fund that backs Social Security will be insolvent by the year 2033, which means that if nothing is done to bolster it, benefits for current and future recipients will be slashed by 23%. Also, according to Yahoo News, with inflation falling, forecasters are becoming increasingly optimistic that the U.S. economy could avoid a recession. Wells Fargo last week became the latest big bank to predict the economy will achieve a soft landing, gently slower rather than screeching to a halt. The bank's economists had been forecasting a recession since the middle of 2022. Yet if forecasters were wrong when they predicted a recession last year, they could be wrong again, this time in the opposite direction. The risks that economists highlighted in 2023 have not gone away, and recent data has suggested cracks between the surface. Other economists have stressed there are good reasons for their recent optimism. The economy has weathered the rapid rise in interest rates much better than most forecasters had originally expected, and the surprising brisk slowdown in inflation has given policymakers more leeway. The biggest reason economists have become more optimistic about the possibility of a soft landing is a rapid cooling of inflation. By some shorter-term measures, inflation is now barely above the Fed's long-run target rate of 2%. Prices for some physical goods, such as furniture and used cars, are actually falling. Well, my amazing and most awesome friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Dear friends, every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. The winners of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway is Paulette Ashford and Montreville Blakely. Congratulations, my dearest friends! To claim your gift cards, please check your notifications page and send me a message. Also, friends, you could message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.